Hello, everybody.
Hi guys, sorry we didn't
Hi.
get a smooth intro to you today, but it's really great to be live.
Live.
On
Yay,
it.
we're here.
We're doing it. Hey, we've got another fantastic Gitgo
We do.
show for you today. Of course, Jamie Penny and the beautiful Bernster. How are you going there, Bern?
Bernie.
You've
He's
been
stressed.
A little stressed.
He's
We're
stressed.
doing some technical things here. We'll be right with you. We'll play that.
So is that technical genius?
Yeah,
That's okay.
right.
Coming up-
Gone will be done.
Yes,
right
in
now.
the meantime, I'm about to call Quentin Kenihan, and in fact, I'll do that right now as we introduce the rest of the show. We've
Cool.
got some good topics. I want to talk about the Shane Warne.
How could you not want to talk about
Sounds
warning?
like he's calling in.
And we're going to, Quentin's
People
going to be
can
here in
see
a
how we
second.
do
And we've
this.
got the lovely Deneen here as well. Who's
Dennis Carnahan is here,
Yes.
the man behind Rugby League the Musical, and that's in Queensland.
Indeed, and he's
He's
live
going to be here,
in the
live
studio.
in the studio, a la
Our home
house.
studio. Oh,
Yes.
cute man.
Here he is. Hey, Quentin, how are
Keep going.
you?
Oh, hang on, Bernie's just sounding like he's in pain over there. You're right, Bernster?
He is. You
You okay?
Sorry, Q, we've got a few technical problems this morning.
let's go without the opener.
Let's go
Oh,
without
yeah,
the
no,
opener.
we're
Okay.
here. We're
All right.
happy.
We're
We've
doing
lost
good.
this machine, and you're
All right,
on.
no, we're on and
Three,
we're
two,
happy, and we've got the
one.
beautiful-
We've
We've got the beautiful Quentin who's been
Yes,
kind
Quentin.
and generous enough to come back on Gitgo. Q, thank you, lovely.
Hello.
Hello. Honey, BAFTA Awards. You know your amazing film just won 4
Yeah.
BAFTAs.
I am aware.
I'm very stoked. How are you feeling about that?
Quite happy considering that they're people that I know and
Yeah.
respect and care about.
Fair call. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Q, can I just say, because of course there's a bit of controversy with Stephen Fry, who hosted the BAFTAs, making a comment about his friend Jenny Bevan, who won the BAFTA for costume design. We'll talk about that in a second, but just on my phone here, I want to show a photo of your costume, just to remind people what you were actually wearing.
Okay, there it is.
I wasn't wearing anything except a loincloth.
Because you were a loincloth, huh?
And a damn fine loincloth it was too.
Yes.
That's right,
Thank you.
baby. No one wears a loincloth like the Q man. So, just to brief people at home, you're all probably aware of this, but Stephen Fry deleted his Twitter account and copped flack for saying that the costume designer Jenny Bevan, who's a friend of
Yep.
him, looked like a bag lady.
Yep.
What's your call, Q?
He can say what he wants. He's entitled to his opinion. It's whether people care about it, really.
Well,
Yeah.
people do seem to care because the whole thing was like he was joking. It's his friend, and he's like, if you can't joke in the world anymore,
Yeah, if you
what
can't joke with your mates, what
I
can you
think
do?
I think people get too overwrought by certain things. I think the world's becoming too politically correct. Thank you.
I completely agree
Yeah.
with that. Now, Matt Lucas put a tweet up soon after saying, didn't you get the memo, Stephen Fry? Nobody's allowed to do jokes anymore. So I think what you're saying is accurate. I think we've gone so far with political correctness that, and so much of what's great about hanging crap on politics.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost
Well,
you, Q.
Politics.
No, I'm
Oh,
here.
Oh, you're
no,
good,
he's
you're
there.
here,
Oh,
you're
he's
good,
still-
you're good.
Okay.
My video's just not working.
Oh, that's okay. We can
That's
still
right, we
see
can
your
still
beautiful
talk.
face.
Yeah.
But so much about what is hilarious is taking the piss, you know?
Yeah. I mean, if you can't have a joke with your friends, they're your friends. They're not somebody else's friends. They're your
Right,
friends. You should be
yeah.
able to have a joke with your friends,
Right,
right?
Jenny's a friend of Stephen's, and Stephen actually said, quote unquote, the last Twitter, the feed that he did, he said, Jenny Bevan is a friend. I was joshing, and it's a legitimate josh.
Yeah.
And Christ, I want to leave this planet.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly,
like, enough
exactly.
already.
And it's nobody. I mean, I suppose the thing is when other people get on there and they don't know that they're friends and stuff like that, and they think that they should have their say on something. But the other part of the whole social media thing is, it's great that they're mates and you can do that. However, you're still publishing on a public forum.
Yeah, I know, that's true.
Yeah.
And that's
true.
the
You know,
that's
it's not
that's
just
the funny
social
line.
media anymore. It's not just
I
friends.
know, and
Everything you say is out into the universe.
Yeah, and I think people, it's like if anybody, please comment on
Yes.
comment on this, and it doesn't matter what you want to say. We want to know about it. Well, actually,
Yeah.
I'll get the book of the face up and comment. But it's live. It's public.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
that's true. And everybody, like we've said before, everybody does have an opinion, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's just like, let's all not take our own opinions far too seriously.
People
That's right.
have lost their jobs with Facebook opinions and things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, we're not just private individuals anymore. We're a production unit.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're treated like that
Absolutely.
by tax department, by government, and this is what we wanted. We wanted to be stars, and we
That's
are.
right.
That means
Yeah.
we've got to take on the responsibility.
That's
Absolutely.
true. Hey, Q, have you ever had any problems with, any of your tweeting or Facebook? Have you ever had any criticism?
Actually, yesterday, somebody jumped on my Twitter and called me a racist because he apparently heard me yelling at an Indian fellow.
Indian fellow, what'd you say? No, don't say it. Actually, we're on the Facebook.
I've never yelled at public, let
Yeah.
alone an Indian fellow. And the fact that this guy was bringing it up,
Yeah.
and that it was over a decade ago.
Oh, decade
Right.
ago. Oh, right. People's memories are flawed.
People, that actually scares me. So he's basically accusing you without any kind of evidence with anything and therefore, in some sense, defaming your character online.
I really don't care.
I love that you don't care.
Yeah, that,
You know, people choose to believe it, then they'll believe it. You know, I can't really change other people's opinion. Sure, I defended myself, but really, people are going to say what they're going to say.
Yeah.
And
I love
You know,
your attitude, Q. It's one of the reasons I love you so much. What you see is what you get and you're straight up.
yeah.
you know,
yeah.
I believe in the person that I am. The people who I know and love know who I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if people want to think that I'm a racist for something that
Yeah.
probably happened for 3 seconds over a decade ago,
Yeah,
But it
that's
brings
right,
up the whole- it
when
brings
you're
up-
on those mushroom
Yeah,
omelets.
it brings up the whole issue. Racism gets thrown around so flippantly, but the real issue, in my opinion, and the thing that gets my goat the most, is prejudice.
Yeah, totally.
And it's prejudice, and everybody's got them, right? Everybody's got them.
It's like that thing in the Fringe here with Lawrence Mooney and his bad review. You know, I had to go at him on Twitter yesterday because the thing is, as public figures and as entertainers, we put ourselves out there, and if we're willing to put ourselves out there, then we've got to have a bit of a thicker skin.
Yeah, you're right, Q.
absolutely.
Oh my God, you're one of the people I know with the thickest skin in the biz, Q. I mean, you've seen so much and been around for such a long time, so it's true. You've got to have thick skin.
And you know what? When you're getting trolled, you're doing all right.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
I get told,
response.
I get told all the time, if only I got paid for it.
You're right. Q, because our signal's down and we can't see too much of your beautiful face, we're going to sign off and move on. But I want to thank you so much for your... We really
Thanks,
appreciate
Quinn.
it.
We think,
What's going on with it?
We'll figure it out.
it's Telstra. Telstra's probably cross-patched. Now, you remember last week?
Telstra.
Last
Yes.
week we were going to cross-live to Jeff Newton over
Yeah.
Yeah.
the mountain. And
Yeah.
just at that moment, someone at Telstra
Pulled the plug.
pulled the plug. There was some problem with the node, so he patched across to another node that didn't work. But there's 9 redundant nodes. I have a question: is why do we have 9 redundant nodes?
Can we
Well,
not
they're
use-
just sitting there doing nothing.
This is a good question, and maybe that's a question that you could talk to Warnie about, because you know he has questions that
He
consume
does.
his mind. and
Shane Warne, I think
Shane
going to speak to
Warne.
the aliens.
Yes, he's in the news at the moment. Of course, he believes that that aliens created humans.
He's legendary.
He's Mr. Death.
Seriously, man, how many things can this
I know, I
guy
love
get
it.
away with?
I love
Do you
Warnie.
think- oh, look,
Do you
you're
love
still there.
Warnie?
Yeah,
I'll
I
go
do,
to you.
no,
You,
you're good.
you chime in, baby, whenever you want to. Why do
Yeah.
you love
I think
Warnie?
Warnie is classic because, you know what? He's got no filter.
No, there's none.
No filter.
There's none.
Filter.
No, so he's pure information.
You know why I love him?
And it's
Oh, sorry, go on. Go on, Quinn.
from out of his brain
Out of his brain.
to out his mouth, and it doesn't have to make sense to Warnie.
Or anybody.
And
Or
he,
anybody.
seems like a pretty happy dude. It's not like this stuff
No.
consumes him. You just said
He doesn't
it, and
care.
that's it.
He's a
He
honey
moves on.
badger. He's a honey badger. He doesn't give a shit.
You know, you're making sense out of his brain, and he was saying that
Yeah.
we been aliens.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they did the evolutionary thing that wasn't going to
Yeah.
happen.
That's
And
right.
the
He
proof.
could be their
oh,
messenger.
What's that, honey?
He could be their messenger for all we
the
know.
messenger.
We could. That, for all we know, he
But the
could
thing
be.
about Warnie is, here's the thing: he is one of the best cricketers of all time.
Yeah.
No, and he was fat, he was lazy, but he was just it didn't stop him being the best, you know.
It's funny they call it a sport, but just
Oh, no, it
standing
is,
around,
cricket.
they cut away to seagulls. as
But
part of the coverage.
But he's amazing. And then he goes on, he's a complete numbskull, he's a complete dickhead, and then he pulls Liz Hurley.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't last for that
girls
long.
like dickheads,
And he had
you
all
know.
that plastic
Yeah.
surgery, remember?
I know, but still.
Ah,
And he
well,
bought the
why did they do
castle
that?
in England.
I know.
But he transformed himself for a moment. He's there, and now he's in the jungle with celebrity.
I
Get me
know,
out of here.
I know.
He's making comments about pyramids being built by aliens, and forget the genius of the people at
Yeah.
the time studying the sun
Yeah.
and you know and mathematical brilliance. Forget
Yeah.
that. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Gee, I
Yeah.
wonder what's going to put me the highest in the celebrity newspapers. Oh, let's talk.
Yeah, but the thing is, this whole thing, I'm sure, is all about giving. I'm a celebrity,
Yeah.
get me out of here.
He's
Yeah,
trolling
yeah,
us. I reckon
exactly.
he's trolling us. isn't he?
course.
Absolutely.
He might be
I
smarter than we
understand
think. But then why is he there in the first place? Because his
Why
charity
is
is in a
he
bit.
there? For
Because his-
money.
But his,
Money.
but his
Oh,
charity,
I
because of
didn't
the
think of
tax
that.
issues with his
Yeah.
charity, right?
Oh, but it's not that bad.
I heard, I don't know how true this is, but like the winner gives away the prize money to charity, right?
Yep.
No,
And you read-
they give.
No.
No. Here's
No, no.
how it works.
Go
They
on.
give the prize money to charity, but they're paid a very hefty, what's called per
That's my
diem.
point. That's my point. It's exactly, you nailed it, Quentin.
Okay, you're right, Q, and I think it's about 6 to 10 grand a week or a day, isn't it? What are the
Something
stats?
like that. Who knows?
How does that work again? Explain it. I didn't quite get it.
So it's publicised as the winner gives the money to charity, right? But they paid like, which is 500 grand or
But
something.
as
That's
Quentin's
fair.
saying,
But they
they're
paid $2 million to do it.
But wouldn't you want to?
They get a fee, but the prize is
Yeah,
smaller than the
but wouldn't you want to be paid a fee because you've got to eat like the testicles of some insect and you've got to like
Yeah, I'm
sit
not-
there and have
I don't
potential
like-
Paris. I mean, it's
and
don't like
make,
testicles.
and make clever conversation.
Yeah.
Of course.
About aliens
Yeah.
and testicles.
always two fabulous.
Yeah.
topics.
Well, you know, they always, they are associated with sticking things up your ass and
Probing, I think, is
sexual
what you're
activity
trying to
and-
say
and
there,
that's,
Vern.
that's what's made people, you know, who get
Cough.
nabbed by aliens cough.
All right, now I
Nothing wrong
think.
with
That's
a
what-
good anal probe here and there.
What's that?
Nothing wrong with a good anal probe.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for that- thanks for that,
The
Kate.
alien anal probe.
I love it. Okay, so moving
Good
on.
name for a band.
Maybe we
Band.
should.
Alien anal probe.
Are you
Yeah.
quite liking this topic? I see,
Yeah.
Bernstein.
Yeah.
I think we need to.
Yeah, I
We
need
need
to
to
lighten
wind
up,
up
yeah.
the alien and the anal
Yeah,
probing.
I'll let
The
you guys
alien
know.
and the anal
Okay,
probe.
Q, will you tune in again soon?
I will.
You're the
I'm-
best. Love your work, baby.
Yeah, you're
you,
great.
mate.
You're great,
Take
Q.
care. Bye-bye.
Thank
See
you,
ya,
sweetie.
thank
Ciao,
you.
ciao.
Oh, he's off.
Okay, he's off. Beautiful. I think we really should talk about like what's going on at the moment with asylum seekers. Have you guys been filling out, or you guys out there, please let us know. Have you been filling out the online petition to keep the
I
children,
didn't
the
see that.
babies?
What- tell us about
out?
that.
Well, there's a big petition saying, let's lobby the government to make sure the little babies are not sent back to Nauru. Like, let's actually make sure those little children are given refugee status here in this country because they're innocent.
Absolutely
Babies
innocent.
are-
Even if they're innocent, you know, if their parents are guilty of some sort of, which they're not,
Of
but even if they are,
course.
but the kids, no kids should ever
No.
be held responsible
This
for
is
for any adults' actions.
And it's such a human rights abuse to not have any empathy, to think about. I mean, this is what I was thinking about yesterday. So many of us, our grandparents, our grandfathers were in the war, Second World War, or, you know, there's some
Yeah.
sort of lineage. You think about the way that trauma has come down
Yep.
through our generation
Yeah.
still, you know, our
Yeah.
parents. Think about those. So we do have a tangible, most people have a tangible understanding of
Yeah.
war and how it
Yeah.
affects. Think about those little babies
Yeah.
and those little children that don't have anywhere to go.
No, they've got nothing to go back to. Nothing.
Surely our hearts can have a little bit of empathy. Surely MPs can lobby. Surely we can open our
Yep.
hearts and our
Yep.
souls to
Exactly.
you
And,
know.
and babies are babies are babies, and kids are kids are kids. You know,
Yeah.
they don't do stuff that's wrong.
The problem is that you are actually believing that MPs are there to govern. They're not. They're there to make
get
money.
re-elected.
For some reason, it's changed on the bloody
Yeah.
TV show.
a little heartbreaking. So
Yeah.
Anyway, we should get Deneen in to lighten
Deneen, so-
things up because I'm going to
Look at your-
probably start and get no
I
bit.
want your
yeah.
channel.
Yep. So Dennis Carnahan is coming up.
Yeah?
He is
Oh,
the man
yeah.
behind. You got it up, Bernie?
I'm just
Your
looking for it
best-
now.
Oh, can you get it up?
We're
Do you
getting a
really
video.
think you can maybe change your words on that one? Can you get it up,
Testicles,
please?
get it
Bert?
up.
Dennis
Hey.
Oh, we're getting it on. Do you want to sit down, Denise? Let's just do it. Let's just do it live. You're sitting over here. There's a microphone over
Come and
here.
sit
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, get around there. You've got to look after yourself here.
Yeah. So I'll just do some camera work.
Okay, and while you do the
I'll
camera
do
work,
the stuff.
there was
Yeah,
something
you
else
can
I
do
was reading
camera
on
work.
Facebook.
Yep.
Oh, were you all ready to go?
No.
No. Another thing I was reading on Facebook that's got my goat today is that a lot of councils, thank you for the sound effects, a lot of councils are still using really toxic weed killers and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What are they called? Something
DDT?
like- No, it's something else. I'll find out what it's called.
Yeah.
And they're still using them. And it's like,
Weed killer.
yeah, like shut
Agent
the weed-
Orange?
Who knows?
That
But
was a weed killer.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was,
the
yeah.
worst kind. But
Defoliant,
why,
yeah.
but why? Why is this still allowed to happen?
I-
Like, who's
I-
looking after the people? Who's
I know.
looking
I
after
would.
our
I would have thought
communities?
the public service would have been absolutely the last people to do anything like that.
Well,
Maybe it's cheap.
probably. It always seems to be about money, doesn't it?
Is it Waverley Council?
Oh, look, I don't know. I'm not naming and shaming, but I will go back onto my
Don't get me started on Waverley
I
Council.
will-
If you know about Sydney.
I will go back onto
25.
Facebook and get a few more specific
Yeah.
details, but it just,
Yeah, I think any public service and stuff like that that is in service of the public.
Service of the public. I love the way you do that.
Yeah, probably
Face
shouldn't be
of the
doing
book,
that.
service- No, I think it's not real good, is it?
So I think we've got a video coming up.
Oh, we do. Good.
Yeah, I think I know what's wrong here is
What is it,
we've
Bernstein?
gone through the switcher to get the computer onto the net and it's super slow.
Ah, that little chestnut.
Yeah.
So we don't have a video. We don't need a video.
But we got Deneen.
I've been
We've got
trying
Dennis.
it. No, let's go with Denise. Let's
Yeah.
go on.
Like
Turn the
the-
camera
Let's
around.
reframe
Yeah,
the
like
camera.
the camera.
Excuse me.
There you go.
This is
You're
our
live.
camera.
There you go.
Whey!
Wow, look
Cool.
at that.
Denise.
There it is. There you go.
There he is.
Nah, that's the way.
There's the
Start to
signal.
look up yourself. There's the signal.
There's
We've got
the
a
signal.
signal. We've got the aliens. You've got a helicopter above your head. That's good. I like that.
Building
It's a nice
pyramids.
framing. Yeah, very good.
So you know what you need to do?
Yep.
You need. Everybody needs to now like. You don't know, right? What do I mean about like, subscribe, and share?
Yeah, I'm like, how do they actually do it? Can you give some
Right.
specs, details?
Right. So you go on our website, getgo.today, and then you'll go to our videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's our YouTube page. So on the YouTube page, there's a subscribe button when you watch it. Press the subscribe button because that's what we need. We need subscribers
Yep.
the most. The next thing that you have to do if you want to help us make nongs of ourselves on the interwebs,
We love being nongs.
We love being nongs.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Mr. Nong.
Mr. Not, is you need to press the share button because the most that you can share this, that you know,
Yeah, that's
that's
cool.
the thing that's going to help
That'd be
us the
fun.
most, and that would be grouse.
Yeah, because we love doing this,
you
and
could do that.
we want you guys to get involved as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Comment on any forum. We'll reply to the comments straight away.
completely. In the
Away we
meantime,
go.
comment on this fabulous man, Deneen.
Hello, Deneen.
I can't believe you're in the house.
I know. How about that? It only took 2 hours to drive here from North Shore.
2 hours from North. By the way, I'm going to get your video up. It's just going to take time to load.
No,
so
it always takes
when it's
time.
ready, I'll give you a little.
It's
yeah,
still
yeah. Well, it's in
getting up at this
Queensland,
age.
hey.
Takes a while.
Yeah.
Queensland's everywhere though, so
Yeah,
that's not really the
yeah.
issue.
We spoke, what was it, the week before last, we were
Yes.
speaking about Mitchell Pease.
Oh, God love him.
God love
That
him.
was one of the funniest things I've ever
That
been
was
involved with.
hilarious.
I know,
Because
he's going to be fined $50,000 and sit on
Yeah.
for weeks and weeks and weeks. And you're talking about outrage.
Oh, that's
before.
right, that's
Well,
right. We're
just
talking
tie
nanny
in
state and-
outrage and nanny
and,
state.
and-
And
Yeah, I
putting
know,
after
right?
10 p.m. and a young man, a little bit full of male hormones. He's
Yeah.
trying to
Yep.
express the male hormones, and what happens? He gets in trouble in the privacy of someone's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not out in public, but in
Yeah.
someone's house. And,
Yeah.
you know,
What's wrong with simulating sex with a dog? It was a joke.
but
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Like he's humped a puppy. He's humped a poodle. I
Wait,
think
Poodle.
simulating sex with a dog
Poodle.
is
Well, that's
too
a
far.
French dog. That's different.
He's humped it. He's put it on his lap. He's just like humped.
Yeah.
And I
Don't do
actually-
too much of that. You'll.
But I know.
You
I
do
know,
have
like,
you have a cock on
I
your
will-
t-shirt.
He has a cock on his t-shirt. There you go. Was that deliberate? Or was it, that was the aliens talking to you.
This was
Wasn't
on
it?
top of the pile. Actually.
Well, what about
That's the same
what about the dude from the AFL that got a woman
Oh,
up
Dustin.
against the wall?
Dustin
and went
Martin.
bang with a.
Yes. Beyond hideous.
So this, you tie this back in Melbourne. So he's banged the woman. He's got the chopsticks. He's threatened to poke her out. He's threatened to kill her. And No suspension, no fine. Just Dusty, can you calm down a bit? Maybe get a haircut. The bigger crime and outrage
Oh, isn't
is
his
Dustin
haircut
Martin's
wonderful?
haircut.
Have you seen this guy's haircut?
No, I'd like
Oh,
to.
it's-
How about I
okay.
It's
Facebook?
priceless.
How about I just
I
check
got
him
it here.
out?
I got it.
I'm not going to downplay the fact that it was an act of
No,
violence,
it's
but the fact is
disgusting.
he's done an act of violence in public. He's actually assaulted someone.
Yeah, I know.
That's a crime.
Yeah.
Mitchell Pearce did nothing
I know.
Yeah.
criminal.
Yeah, yeah,
RSPCA, no.
But what
You
happened
know.
was the woman was so intimidated that she didn't want to fight. She didn't want
Yeah,
to
she
make a
was
statement.
Terrified.
She was
and
terrified.
this is domestic violence. You
And
know,
the woman
this is
in
what
Mitchell's
happens on
in the
all
Mitchell
time.
Pearce incident, what happened there? Oh, Mitchell, no, you've wet yourself. You got to go.
Yep.
She
Yeah.
had to say it 5 or 6 times,
But
he
he
still
left.
went.
but he wasn't at any point going nah.
And
He
getting
was-
aggressive. He was not
didn't
getting
get aggressive?
aggressive, and that is
No.
the issue.
I didn't feel that she was under any threat apart from having to clean up.
Well,
a
you
couch.
were there, were you?
I wasn't, but,
No.
but I have as much information as all the outraged people because I've
Yeah,
seen the
that's
same
right.
video they've
Yeah.
seen,
Yeah.
and I don't see. The outrage. You've been discussing it all day. There's a professional
It's a domestic,
outrage.
isn't it? And you
There's
don't
a
get involved with
professional
it.
outrage. You need to have outrage in this country, particularly in Sydney. If you don't have outrage, you have nothing.
No.
Outrage is currency. Outrage is money. Outrage is people watching, people listening to your radio, people tuning into your
Yeah,
webcast.
that gets so what we were talking about that.
Get
And
outraged.
The reptilian
Get
brain.
angry.
Outraged. Get outraged.
It's the alien brain.
Yeah.
It's Warney's alien brain.
Yeah, that's what it
getting
is.
outraged.
Monkey
Yeah,
aliens.
I'm outraged. Yep.
But as a comedian, how do you feel about Stephen Fry, being booed by so many people and going off Twitter?
Well, look, I saw an article on Viz magazine that just posted 10 minutes ago saying that because 60 million people have complained about it.
60 million?
That's according to Viz magazine, which is not really a reliable source. But they've suggested that
Yeah, that-
everyone in England should be sacked.
That's right, the whole country.
Because
Sack- needs to be
everyone,
fired.
everyone has
Sack the country.
outraged someone. Everyone has made someone on Facebook unhappy. Everyone has made someone on Twitter unhappy. Fire the lot of them.
good,
The
it's
lot.
a-
Sack
it's
them
a-
all.
I had a bit of a
Sack the
supper
entire
over the
nation.
weekend there myself. So.
Sack 'em.
Yeah,
Sack 'em.
Sack me.
Sack 'em.
Sack me.
This gets back to South Park. They took their jobs. They took their jobs. That's it. Take their jobs. That'll fix the outrage.
Do you know what I'm feeling? A parallel between this and suing. Like we've become, I fell down,
I'm
I
gonna sue
tripped,
them.
I'm going to sue. It's that whole thing.
Yeah.
You made a joke and I don't like it, so you stop it. I'm going to say you're not allowed to do that anymore.
That
It's that
offends my
whole-
puritanical sensibilities.
Drives me
And then there's the
nuts.
new Puritans. We used to have
Yeah.
the new Romantics. In the 80s, there was the new Romantics. Now we've got the new
right.
They play
Puritans.
good music, hey?
Spandau Ballet.
Now we've got new... But what is the music of the new Puritans? What does it sound like?
Something
Kill
I
the podcast.
feel a little
Kill the
bit
webcast.
Hillary.
I think I've got a business here.
Band.
The
YouTube.
new
That was last
Puritans.
century. No.
No, that probably was not actually a very good joke.
The new
That is-
Puritans is a great... That's it. I'm
So I've been
starting a band.
looking
What are
on.
you doing?
I've been looking on the interwebs on the Facebook, and nobody's commenting.
Oh,
there's maybe one.
Have you got one?
No, come on.
Are they outraged?
than
Give us
nada.
Are they
Leave us a
outraged?
comment. I'm
No,
outraged.
no.
Oh, that's
You need to
all right.
comment.
Hey, we can probably get stuff up on there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, if you want
You know
stuff
what?
up, I can do
Yeah.
stuff
You can
up.
probably get a video up there, and
Stuff
Yeah, we
up
can
to
do that
what I
later.
do.
Could.
and we
can do that
got
next
it
time.
mic'd up and everything.
Yeah.
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 I'm just trying to work ways around to try and get your video up because this thing's not working. Yeah.
I can put it on here.
Hey, there you go. And then you can turn it around to there. And you
Oh,
can make
let's
the
do that.
frame.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay, go. This is live TV.
We're gonna-
Dennis is going to get his clip up and turn it around to the phone.
Here we go.
Jamie's turned it into camera operator.
Alright.
I need to pan to accommodate this business. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Okay, look at this.
Are you ready to play?
This is high tech stuff.
Quiet, everyone. And
Okay.
I won't get you past.
Oh, we need to unplug that one.
Well, unplug this one.
Yeah. Because we're going to plug it into yours.
We'll get good
We're going to
sound.
plug it into here.
Jamie does
Sound guy.
does not accept poor sound.
You need to hear the words.
You know, it's a wonder he wasn't at the bloody awards for. But here we go. Plug that in.
See
There we
that?
go. See that?
Plug that in there. Yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
Oh, good.
That's
good. Good.
Hang on.
Let's go full screen. How are we looking?
Yeah,
Here
go
we
full screen. Yeah, and you're.
Oh, and you're reflected in it.
No, can you tilt it down so there's no reflection?
hilarious.
Down.
No, this-
Here we go.
It's because it's black.
We'll be right back with your pen there.
Yeah, this is
Here we
good.
go.
And then you're on. Roll.
Could somebody please help me? I am still a bit confused. They've changed selection rules for Origin, but not the maps they used. Where you first played Junior Rugby League, now that's your Origins. So could someone please remind me what state these towns are in? Where is Samoa?
That's in Queensland.
That's
in Queensland.
Where is Bowraville? That's in Queensland. Queensland's everywhere. Queenslanders say they play with more state passion and state pride. They sure play with their state borders, or is Queensland a state of mind? They've never seemed to think redrafting maps might be taboo since Joe Bielke's gerrymander. But even Joe was Kiwi too. Where is Kempsey? That's in Queensland. Where is Caringbah? That's in Queensland. Where is Tenterfield? That's in Queensland. Queensland's everywhere. So it seems that Origin is still not what we thought. But Big Mel Meninga doesn't care, he continues with the rot. He courted Cassiano, he converted Papali, but how the hell did he think Ferguson could join the Queensland team? Where is Auckland? That's in Queensland. Where is Christchurch? That's in Queensland. But where is Wellington? That's in New South Wales. Queensland's everywhere. Where is Sydney? That's in Queensland. Where is Fiji? That's in Queensland. Papua New Guinea? That's in Queensland. Queensland's everywhere. Queensland's everywhere.
Back around and give us a shot of the man.
Love
Give it back to
it.
Dennis. Nah,
So I've had to. That's obviously the 2013 version. I've had to update this every year as they get more and more rorts.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Well, I was last year. I played at a function in Bris Vegas, and the Special Minister of State, Sterling Hinchcliffe.
Sterling
This
Hinchcliffe.
is not a made-up name.
Hinchcliffe,
This is Sterling.
Brilliant.
Sterling.
Sterling was so inspired by the song and the fact that it identified that Queensland is not just a set of arbitrary lines
No,
on the map.
no.
But it is in fact a state of mind.
It is a state of being.
It's
true.
He made me a Queenslander. And
Oh,
being
he's
special
been
Minister
made
of
an
State,
honorary
I have a
Queenslander.
certificate. I have a certificate of Queenslandership. I am a Queenslander.
That's the place where you actually go Troppo in summer. In
Yes.
if F&Q, they call it.
F&Q.
Far northern Queensland.
That's
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and I believe that I believe you can get drinks there after 10 p.m. as well.
It's not in any state,
So,
but
so it's quite backwards.
But they were-
It's backwards. It's not civilised like Sydney.
now
It's not a
I read that they were thinking
cosmopolitan
about
centre like Sydney where you can't get a drink after 10 p.m.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's bad.
Now, you've got
I've
an
got-
announcement.
I've got announcements, Wayne. Oh, I've got announcements. But what I've got here, I've got big announcements, and I've got to keep them secret for another couple of weeks. But right here,
right.
going on camera, I've got
Right,
here.
so don't tell anyone what you're about to see.
No, what I'm
yeah?
about to do, this doesn't have to be kept secret.
Oh, good, good.
I hope it's the right thing.
Open it up.
Oh wow!
That's
No, it's actually a book.
nothing. It's a book.
Is it one you want to
It's a
share
book
with
called
us?
No Helmets Required. There you go. The American All-Stars. This is kind of
That's
embarrassing.
hilarious.
It's a book about a 1950s tour of NFL players that came out to Australia trying to take rugby league to the US.
Oh, wow.
And this dude went around and signed up all these full-on stars, NFL
Yep.
stars, brought them out here and played them, taught them to play rugby league, and played against a
Yep.
Queensland team, an Australian team,
Yep.
the club teams.
How did they do?
They
get
did
smashed?
really well.
Oh, they did well.
They did really well, given what it was. Like that, they towards the end they started getting close.
Yeah.
But this is the okay. Well, that wasn't
Yeah,
what I
maybe not.
expected. What I was expecting to.
I love it. Is
What do you
this
got in there? Huh? That looks like a big dildo.
Well,
It's a big announcement.
it says here it's a magenta
Yeah.
toner cartridge.
What's that? Magenta
and it's
cartridge.
something you want to share with us?
I'm hopeful that
You
it's something that I
You
want
sure?
to share.
You
with
haven't, ordered
This is
something.
awesome. This is working.
Well, the
brilliant.
last one was a surprise. That book. I'm pretty excited
Okay.
about that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Amazon, come on.
This is great. This is big on the YouTube. The unboxing. This is an unboxing.
I can't open the
Oh, this
box.
is an unboxing.
It's an unboxing.
It's an unboxing.
Come on, show us. That's how you. That's how you unbox it, kiddies. Here we go.
Now, as we
yeah,
unbox this
yeah.
product here,
Have you got a? Can anyone get me a kitchen knife? or
Kitchen
something?
knife? No, I think you're. I don't think we should be giving you a kitchen knife. But yeah.
IFB.
IFB.
There's one down.
IFB.
Here, use here.
Wrong.
Oh, here it is.
it
It's
is.
what I was
You
expecting
ready?
in the first one.
Oh, we're waiting.
Ba-ba-dum-ba-ba-bum-ba. Rugby League the musical.
That's good. Yeah.
Very proud, Denise.
Wow.
Very proud.
Completely unauthorised and totally hilarious. Original, clever, witty, don't miss it. Hilarious. Steve Edge, former captain of the Dragons and the Eels. In fact, the only player to captain 2 premierships for 2 different
And perfectly qualified to make those comments.
Absolutely.
Yes, he is. Well, he hired me to play at the Dragons several times.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Steve. Sydney Comedy Store, Moore Park, 6th of March.
Yeah.
And look, there's a handsome man with a whole
Good work. Here we go. Let me focus on that thing.
The
Yeah.
way they're looking up at you
Of course they are.
like you're a messiah.
Of course they are. That's
That's really
Steve
cool.
Edge
Is that the
again.
first time you've seen this?
Even
set up?
fair weather sports fans will find something to love in Rugby League the musical. That's from The Music website, who came to my shows at the Fringe Festival.
I've got a question for you though. That's it's a DVD, right? Yeah, DVD.
No, it's a
No,
live show.
live shows. It's a tour, a national
Rugby
tour.
League the musical will have you laughing at the great game like you never had before. Fox Sports, that was Warren
Oh,
Smith.
but what's in the box?
In the box, well, in the box there's
Right.
more flyers!
Flyers, right?
And-
There's more of those.
There's more flyers! And
No, what have we got here?
Then this is the
posters.
I think this is the magenta print
That's
roll.
awesome. This is too much fun.
Either that
No, this
or
is the printed stuff.
it's the poster!
it's a poster, yes.
Hey.
So, for the first 5 people that comment, you'll get a signed copy. I've just made.
Oh,
poster,
absolutely.
No, look at that. We just gave something
whatever.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just gave, we did a giveaway.
And we'll pay for posters.
Our first
We'll pay for
giveaway.
posters.
Bang.
Bang, yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful
right, there's
thing.
actually 2 posters here.
2 posters! 2 posters!
And the back of them is great. You can draw on it.
It's Rugby League the Musical NRL season launch, which is March the 6th at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
And the other poster is Rugby League the Musical
I'll
at
be
the
there.
Yeah, I'll be
Sydney
there.
Comedy
I'll be there.
Festival.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
way
that's
cool.
big.
The
That's
Factory
big.
Theatre.
That's big.
So that one's a couple of months away.
Congratulations, Deneen, and thank you for sharing this with me. Us.
I'm excited. I'll tell you what.
It's all for you.
Hey, actually, I've just noticed something. We're roughly the same age. See my hair? It's grey.
No, yeah.
And yours isn't.
Oh, he's an alien.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Warnie,
Huh?
Warnie has to
Warnie,
say
Warnie,
that.
you've been playing with Warnie, haven't
It's
you?
because of Warnie.
Yeah, Mr. Warnie,
You
yeah.
should see my flipper.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
tell you what.
We all know. We all know why.
That's right.
Yes, we
He's
know.
got a flipper, right? Yeah, no.
Hey, before we
By
say
the way-
goodbye for the day, I thought I just got this up. Malcolm Turnbull has just announced that there will be no proposed GST increase taken to the election.
That was all a game, right? It's going to take it after the election, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
Probably.
You know,
Thank you.
like the Liberal Party, that's what they do. They say, we want to do this. People say, I don't like it. Okay, we won't do that. We'll wait till after the election.
Exactly.
And we'll do it, and we'll do it
Yes.
even worse. And in
Tony
fact,
Abbott's a great one.
you know, they don't need to ask to do it. They can do it
No.
anyhow. You
Well,
see? So,
They do
so
what they
Yeah,
want.
they
it's
do
all a
what they
game.
want. And it's all a game. And as long as he's got the support of the Senate
Yeah.
and enough people and he gets the numbers, then it'll go through. And that's
Exactly.
I do think we need to point out, you made a rather biased comment there saying it was the Liberal Party. It is actually all politicians. They
No,
all
of
do
course.
it. They
I
all-
stand
Oh,
corrected.
yeah,
They do.
absolutely,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
It's just that the Liberal Party happen to have
Be
been
in power at the
in
moment,
power.
so they
Yeah.
have the
Yeah.
opportunity, whereas the
But
Labor
very
Party
good
don't
point.
have the opportunity.
They're all opportunities.
Given the opportunity, of course they would.
He's packing his stuff up.
Oh, like,
You packing your boxes?
So they have a box of things. Look at him.
yeah,
Here
yeah.
you go. Where's the slot? Can I feed it in? And we'll at least have facts.
Oh, and give it to the people on the other side. That's the new technology.
Yeah,
Aliens.
That'll be coming out soon. It's in your
Yeah,
inbox.
yeah. Oh, yes.
Love it. Deneen, thank you for coming in
Oh,
today.
thank you for having me.
Quentin, if you're out there watching, thank you so much for joining us.
Where's the
Bernie,
camera
as
on this? Are we
always.
on that?
Right, somewhere. Jamie, as always,
Thanks,
it's a
Ben.
treasure. It's a treat. I know we had a few technical
Yeah, but
stuff
hey,
ups, but we
you've
got
got
there.
surprise, yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please make sure that you do communicate with us.
You need to subscribe, people. You need to subscribe. Hit the share button. I know I keep going on about it, but you do that, then we can get people. We
Yeah.
can afford to get people to do this stuff, so we won't have this box.
All right.
Yeah.
Ciao for now.
Okay, well, what we're going to do. Go to black. There's no black. Turn it off. Turn the bloody